Holy shit.
That's our beautiful theme song this week. It's really, really good.
Oh my God. So that was Tristen.
Yes.
What a treat. Don't know if you know her, but she's fucking amazing.
Isn't her record in this room somewhere? One of her records?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably all of them.
Speaking of records.
She has a new album out right now, Sneaker Waves. She's incredible. We've known her for years and years. She is one of the kindest, most creative, coolest chicks.
She's a great musician and a wonderful artist. She's an artist.
She is an artist. She's an artist. Yeah. She's an activist. Tristen.com. You should go get her stuff. And I want to say that I have not been listening to the theme songs on purpose because I want to feel them when I hear them. And I was literally just sitting here like silently holding my
I definitely listen because I want to veto any of them that are bad before we get too far.
So far, we've vetoed 0.
We've had no vetoes yet.
Everyone who we've engaged is really good at music. So anyway, Tristen, thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Ashley.
I'm Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
We're Hott Minute.
We're Hott Minute. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at HOTTMINUTE.
The extra T stands for TAD, and here's how you can remember that. You can text the number 240-TAD, T-A-D-H-O-T-T. Send us a name, and we'll throw it in the bag of hotties, and then we'll probably pull the name out of the bag and discuss our thoughts off the top of our head.
Yeah, we have an old lunch bag filled with a bunch of shit that you guys texted to us, and it's awesome. You can also call the number for some little surprises. We're going to start the show with an apology. I do want to apologize because on the last episode, when I was doing the social media, I just said HOTT, and then we started talking about titties. Just generally. So it's at HOTT Minute. The extra T stands for TAD or titties.
Oh, and also that was our last theme song.
Yes.
So if you would like to please submit a song, please. Yes. I won't say no to anything.
We have
Ask around.
Here's the deal. We have some queued up, but they're not in my inbox yet. So just get them going. If you've been like, I'm totally doing it, fucking do it.
Actually do it.
Actually do it.
We did this.
We're doing a whole podcast. Ashley.
Hey, yes, Jamie.
Who are you crushing on?
I had something all written down, but now I'm going to do 2 things really quick.
What?
Because before we started, I had to look up pictures of Tobias Menzies real quick. The actor. He's an actor. He's an actor. It's this guy.
I've never. Oh, he's in
that guy.
What's he in?
He's in all kinds of things. He's in Outlander. He's like the bad guy in a lot of stuff.
Is he a Brit?
He is.
Oh, shocker.
Well, hang on. I was looking him up because he looks like Stormy Daniels' lawyer.
Who I think is very hot. Michael Avenatti, I want to rub that little skull.
You need anytime he tweets something, look down in his mentions because they're going to be 50,000 horny Midwest housewives who are 65.
Oh my God, Michael, you're really taking him to task.
The resistance moms are so into Michael.
Oh my God, have you seen Clickhole / The Onion has a new Twitter that's hashtag the resistance, and it is so good.
It's extremely funny. But my real crush, I just want to say real quick, just going into May. Gonna do a quick, the traditional Halloween in May, and say that I'm crushing on spiders.
What?
I love spiders.
Actually, that's scary.
I love spiders. A lot of people are afraid of spiders, but I think of them as my friends in a lot of ways. because
Ashley doesn't have many friends because she's very dismissive.
Or do I have billions of friends all over the world, hiding under leaves, under rocks, in caves.
Spinning a web.
Spinning a beautiful, beautiful web. So, there's lots of things to love about spiders. Number one, they're sexy.
Okay.
Spiders are actually sexy. Their bodies are tight. They have 8 legs. They got the perfect little, they have 4 eyes.
What's your favorite type of spider?
My favorite type, I like the traditional sort of Charlotte's Webby barn spider that just kind of does your classic web.
She was so, I will say, she was such a classy spider.
She was. And spiders historically are very, literate. Historically, spiders are very smart. They really are.
Everyone knows that.
Spiders are extremely smart. All of the world mythologies agree that spiders are literate and smart geniuses.
I'm sorry, Ashley's grandma. I did mushrooms on my 30th birthday. And then that night, for weeks, I had a crazy, crazy recurring dream about spiders spinning a web. And then I contacted my friend I did mushrooms with, and I was like, hey, you been dreaming about spiders? He was like, yep.
Do you know what that represents? That means that you're weaving your own life, and it's like the reality that you want to build for yourself. Because think about what a spider's web is. It's its home that comes from its body and is also a murder weapon.
That is me.
That's fascinating, and spiders are beautiful, and I love them.
How do you feel about tarantulas? They're a little hairy.
They're hairy. I'm more into your outdoor. Tarantula's like a pet spider.
They're like the clown. They make
me think of Daniel Stern. A tarantula makes me think of Daniel Stern.
I think of just like, hey girl, it's me.
Tarantulas, most spiders only live a couple of years, but tarantulas in captivity can live like up to 25.
You know what makes me? I'm really into a show on Netflix that you can watch called Animal Airport, which takes place at Heathrow. It's an animal airport.
Heathrow Airport is an animal airport.
Where cats, dogs, camels, all kinds of exotic pets.
Is this how dogs on their hind legs wearing like suits get to Britain?
They're like, I've got to get to Britain. I'm a dog. But you know what makes me sadder than anything is on Animal. So Animal Airport it's a documentary show. It's so good about the people that intake animals at the Heathrow Airport. So they have like crazy strict laws. So if you're like, I don't know, sending a fucking lemur to the Middle East, it's got to go through Heathrow, and it's got to go to the ARC, which is the Animal Reception Center. And there have been several episodes where there were a lot of dead spiders.
I'm just going to tell you that sounds like a great show.
It's so good, and you would love it because when they open up a container, they're so genuinely, these people are so endearing, they're so genuinely sad. They're like, oh, you didn't make it. Okay. You didn't make it on the trip. And then they like prosecute people that don't properly pack the tarantulas.
So on Law & Order Special Victims Unit, there's this great episode where they're smuggling or they're catching some animal smugglers, and it's the very end of the episode, and there's a monkey in a basketball. Are you?
Was he raped?
No, but I can't remember. I cannot remember any other act. I can't remember Act 1 or Act 2 of this episode.
Why were they investigating that?
I want to say that Stabler is undercover with some sort of mob situation, and then he undercovers an animal smuggling ring, and
I got a gecko and a football.
It's a tremendous moment in television history, without a doubt. And I just want to say a couple more things about spiders. Number one, they kill with poison. That's incredible. Number two, the females are better than the males, just generally. There's a spider called the golden orb spider, and it's from Madagascar, and people took the silk from it and they wove a cloak out of it, and it's fucking gold. It's literally gold. The spider silk is gold when you just get enough of it.
That's crazy.
And I mean, all kinds of things. They're just beautiful creatures, and I respect them.
I love that. You know what?
Thank you. Yeah.
That's great.
Jamie, who and or what are you crushing on?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yay.
Well, it's traditional Halloween in May, as you do, and mine is everyone on Twitter suddenly being like, I like to eat Tootie.
Yeah, that happened really suddenly.
So it did. So this podcast will come out in a timely fashion. This will still be somewhat interesting. So a few weeks ago, DJ Khaled, who you all know. From memes and song. DJ Khaled was on a radio program, which I will not Google. I'm not sure what it was. And he was like, I'm a king. I don't eat my wife's Tootie. It doesn't give her the... I'm
going to call it paper bag for euphemism, just because there's a paper bag in between us.
In my junior high, people called it a box. They'd be like, ooh, you like a little box.
I mean, they didn't invent that. That's not...
They called penis grab bag. And
that may be invented.
I think they'd be like, ooh, let's talk about box, baby. Let's talk about grab bags.
I just wish people would start calling penises like peanuts instead. Like,
peanuts?
I think my peanut.
I'm allergic to peanuts. I'm not. Anyway, so...
Yeah, so he said he didn't...
So he said, I don't like to do this to my wife because I'm a king. And then my crush this week is every person on Twitter, specifically the following people, publicly declaring that they love mowing down on a tootie.
Mowing down.
Sweet Maui onion. And the people are as follows. Evan Rachel Wood.
Actress.
And then she got really up on a soapbox and she was like, I'm not gay, I'm bisexual. And I was
we know, Evan.
Go
we
girl.
know.
Go girl, go girl. So Evan was like, I like it. Many lesbian comedians were like falling over themselves like, me, I like it too. And I was like, I know.
What if you were the lesbian comedian who didn't like eating pussy? Now I said it. I'm sorry. Whoops.
Honestly, like maybe it's good for you. Go do whatever you like to do.
That would just be a really funny set. Like I'm the lesbian comedian, but you know what? I don't like women.
Is it you? Are you going on tour? All right, and then then the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's a very high-profile person to go on record.
It is very attractive to me. I very sadly read the tweet where he insinuated he liked to eat pussy 15 times. It was like in reply to an article that you've never, like, from a, some sort of media source that was like theraw.com or something gross. That's
what we should be euphemising.
Well, we need a soundboard. I need like a rawhide, and then number one was the entire band Smash Mouth declaring like, yeah. And I just imagined they were all sitting around like, this is my personal brand. Like, finally.
Okay, I just figured it out. And that Smash Mouth is the euphemism that we've been looking for.
Literally for years, 20, 30 years, however long.
50 years.
They've been walking on the sun just waiting to talk about eating on a tootie. And
Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth. Going down is called Smash Mouth now.
I know. And like, I think everyone collectively put it together and they were like, told you.
So DJ College, so was this like a new interview or is this like an old resurfaced thing?
No. It was a new interview and he was like, oh, I'm very famous. Like I opened for Beyonce. It's like Beyonce wants you to eat a tootie.
How dare he?
I mean, whatever. He got a lot of shit for it, and it was great. And that's my crush this week is everyone, and not just famous people, but people on the internet being like, it rules. Like, and you are like in the minority if you don't want to do that, and you're sexually active, and
it's
like
extremely
you're like maybe
good.
A misogynist or like whatever. I don't know.
It's extremely
he got a lot
good
of shit.
That a lot of strangers are dunking on this man for not sexually pleasuring his wife.
Right.
I love it.
Oh, people were like, leave that man. Marnie Collin.
Last week we had a Hott Minute business meeting and I took a lift home and I advised my driver to break up with her boyfriend. So I had like 4 drinks and she was crying.
Was he in Smash Mouth?
No, but she showed me pictures and he was cute and I was like, it doesn't matter how cute he is. If he does not respect you and you are not happy, you do not need to stay with him. And I hugged her.
He sounds terrible. So anyway, spiders and the internet embracing Tootie. Oh, one last thing on that. I have a playlist that we should publish that is all about people that like to do that in songs. You've got, it's an oral sex playlist. It's about pleasuring a woman.
I'm writing this down.
We'll share it.
We're going to try to actually start sharing the things that we say we're going to share.
It's entitled Motherfucker La 2. And
make that public.
We'll make it public and we'll share it with you.
All right.
That is not a recent thing. I've had that for several years. All right. So
this is the 10th episode. That means so much.
We've done 10 episodes of the show. So
we're going to do something a little bit special.
We're going to do a little something spicy. We're going to get a little bit of spicy. Hold on. Let me get a combos, the official cheese-filled snack of Hott Minute.
All these sounds.
And share.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Jamie, who is that? Is that Brooks?
It's Brooks, our legal counsel.
It's Brooks, our attorney. Oh, thanks, Brooks, for coming in today.
Sole proprietor of Fortune
I wouldn't
Shell
miss
Companies.
a Halloween in May.
Thank you so
Your
much.
costumes are unreal, ladies. I've never seen your spider is so scary.
I'm Patti LaBelle.
And you are Patti LaBelle.
And you're DJ
Oh, thank you for the
Colin.
combos. Yep, and I'm DJ Colin.
Combos.
So what are we doing for a special 10th episode? Since you're our attorney and you let us know what the laws are.
Legally, what
What are our options? Legally, what are our options?
No, I thought we'd do something a little more positive that wouldn't get you guys in trouble.
Like normal.
As a lawyer, I think that we should do a fun game. So I prepared a game for you guys, and I'm really excited to present it.
I would love to play this game.
It's called Who's Hotter? It's 3 T's in it. Play the theme now.
Who's hotter tonight? Everybody loves Hott Minute. Some things are hot, some things are not.
ASMR. Did Tristen do that one? No. Okay, so it's who's hotter, 3 T's and hotter. What I'm going to do is give you guys two different people.
Yes.
Obviously, one of them is hotter. I've determined who that is legally. And then you...
Let's do 1, 2, 3 shoot and then explain ourselves.
Okay.
And then get in
And
a
then we'll
fight.
see what happens after that.
Do you like that?
I love it.
Okay.
All right, guys, here we go. Number 1. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Oh, now she's ready. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here's the first one. Judge Judy or Jeremy Meeks?
1,
Oh,
2, 3. Judge Judy.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And what's sad is that I didn't have to look up Jeremy Meeks. Like I knew
know
his name.
exactly
Instantly
who that
knew
is.
his face. I know Jeremy Meeks. I believe did
Personally.
he not knock up like the
Yes.
Top Shop heiress
Yes.
or something?
Yes.
Okay.
They are together.
Sure.
Chloe.
The decisions this woman is making.
We talk about blind gossip here, as you know. There's some salacious rumors about old Jeremy Meeks and that girl. I don't even want to say them out loud because they're very salacious. Go to crazydaysandnights.com.
Yeah, he's physically hot, but she is so her mind,
Her hotness
her legal
transcends-
mind.
Oh, Judge
As a
Judy-
lawyer, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
really appreciate,
Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Oh God.
Hey.
That's the best.
Hey,
she's pointing.
Is not a word.
She's got her shit together.
Yeah.
She doesn't suffer fools lightly.
here's the thing I know about. So I would like to also point out, in true Hott Minute fashion, sincerely, obviously this is a staged bit. We do not know who these people
yeah.
are.
No, oh
We
yeah,
should've-
yeah.
We don't know. So this is purely gut reaction.
For those
Ashley
of you
and I
listening at home, by the way, Meeks is Hot Felon.
Oh yeah, we should have.
He is the
explained
hot felon whose piercing mugshot you may have seen sometime
that's Jeremy Meeks.
sometime
that.
ago.
It went viral. Is he the first felon to go viral?
I mean, lots
R.
of
Kelly.
musicians, you know. yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Who's second?
Lock him up.
John Dillinger in a way.
Yep.
You know, I guess
He's dating the heiress of Zara.
he's marrying a Carnegie.
All this fast fashion.
They're doing the Charleston.
All right,
Let's go to the second one.
All right,
No,
so we
wait,
both
wait,
get
wait.
a point for that,
Yeah, you
right?
both get a point.
No, I have one thing about Judge Judy, okay?
yeah.
She is I know this. She's the highest paid woman on television, period. Like,
Yes.
that is true.
It's deeply satisfying.
Yeah.
to me.
I'm surprised she's
Like-
higher paid than Ellen, but she is.
She
it's
is.
true.
She is. Okay.
all right,
and
number
I just
2.
knew that off the top of my head.
Are you guys ready? Again, they have not heard these.
right.
Yes.
Drew Carey or Bob Barker?
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Bob
Are these
Barker
too
is the
easy?
answer.
Bob
No.
Barker
No,
is the answer.
I mean, I
like
have an
Drew
appreciation
Carey.
for Drew Carey. Like, I do get where Drew Carey is coming. It's a generational thing,
Yeah.
definitely.
I liked Whose Line Is It Anyway? It would be on after school.
It was a good show.
Yes,
It is a good
and
show.
yes, and I would suck his dick. Yes, Colin Mockery, Run a Train on Me. Ryan Stiles, Eat My Tootie.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady, oh, tear it up.
Oh, he and
Diedrich-
who also hosts a game show, a revived game show.
Yes.
He
Is
hosts
he
Yeah.
not who's? Oh gosh,
the
let's
one
make
where you
a
wear
deal.
cost. Let's make a deal.
Let's make a
Just let
deal.
me say the name Diedrich Bader. Thank
Okay.
you.
Say it 5
Diedrich
times.
Bader Ginsburg.
Diedrich Bader Ginsburg. Marlene Diedrich Bader Ginsburg.
So Bob Barker, Tiny Mike.
He
We talk about Tiny Mike. all the
spay
time.
and neuter your pets. Come on.
And the whole
Holly, when he fucked Holly.
when he fucked out.
I mean, didn't he harass like all the beauties?
well, oh
there's
yeah, maybe we.
Janice, Diane, Kathleen, and
Janice.
Holly. I think that he had Holly fired because she was overweight. Maybe he isn't the hotter one. and then Janice got
This
hit.
is like Billy Crystal.
Janice got hit in the face with a camera, and she was out for a few weeks. And then I think Diane is the one he had.
Diane
the affair with.
Parkinson.
Yeah.
Who? Oh,
I just want to quickly say real quick, the other day I was listening to Nelly's Ride with Me, and he was talking about
Casually.
sitting in first class sitting next to Vanna White. And this song again came out in what, like the late 90s, like
God.
early 2000s? The fact that Vanna White, I know this is a different show, but
No.
we're in the game show like milieu. Like the fact that that was a reference, it just delighted me.
Can I tell you? I have, and this. I'm so happy right now. Pat Sajak was at the Preds game.
No shit.
Yeah.
Vanna was at the Sounds game. No, we're in Nashville, by the way. Not joking.
Vanna White had to go to the minor league baseball game. It has better food. All right.
Okay. Next
All right,
one. How
move
many
on.
are there? There are 3 more left?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Opposite mermaid or opposite vampire? And to be clear, opposite mermaid is when
I get it.
fish is on
head.
top,
Pussy.
leg bottoms.
Yes.
Not necessarily. It could be whatever gender you want.
dicks,
Opposite
or
vampire,
Something else.
as I've heard described, is like a bat that goes to work and has a good day, and then at night
Immediately, bat that goes to work and has a
I feel
great
like I
day.
am an opposite
Me
vampire.
too. Bat that goes to work and has a good day is hotter. It doesn't have the fish smell.
And what do you think,
The
Ashley?
thing, I'm going to say reverse vampire over reverse mermaid, mostly because I'm just a land-based creature myself.
As a mammal, I'm gonna have to go with
With the vampire, which does transform into
Jobbing
mammals.
bat.
Also, vampires sometimes turn into wolves. Vampires always turn into mammals. So a vampire is a mammal.
I also just love vampires. Everyone knows it.
Vampires are
Halloween
sexy.
in May.
Halloween in May, everyone. Happy Halloween in May. All right.
Is,
Next
this
up,
What's up?
costume.
Paris Hilton or Paris Jackson?
Paris Jackson.
I'm going to say Paris Hilton.
Oh.
I'm going to say Paris Hilton. I'm going to say Stars Are Blind. Paris Hilton recorded like 2 good songs.
They cleaned out our storage unit and they found a lot of Valtrex.
So?
I
That
mean, what?
doesn't define
Wait,
her.
why did she not take it? Did she just hoard it?
Well,
Did
no,
she
it
just
got-
get the
it-
prescription?
Just to be clear, the right answer is Paris Hilton. So this
Okay.
is Jamie,
Paris
you missed out.
Jackson is possibly dating Cara Delevingne.
So
No, she's not.
Yes.
Wait, Kara is number 1 too old for her.
No.
Kara will date anyone.
Paris Jackson is a very, or no, maybe is it Stella Maxwell?
I don't know.
I don't
There
know.
are too many.
Here's the
Can't
deal. She's exploring her life. She has insane tattoos and piercing blue eyes like Michael Avenatti. She's my Michael Avenatti.
Yeah, but she hasn't.
She
doesn't have that presence. She doesn't have the presence
She's
yet.
also, I mean,
I think here's the deal. Paris Hilton, jutting hip bones. Jutting.
Paris
I
Hilton is,
love
don't
them.
get me wrong, a nightmare person. Like, she seems like probably like the worst.
My favorite is Perez Hilton.
Oh God.
Okay.
But that
I think
being
she might
said,
actually be funny though. I
I'm
think she
happy to be wrong.
or maybe that was the other one.
I
That was
feel
Nicole.
like I don't want to. Paris
Ritchie's
Jackson, I don't
wonderful.
even kind of want to talk about.
Nicole Richie's a recovering addict. She's a mother. She's a bitch.
Is she still
She's a
married
lover.
to-
She's
what's his-
married
is she
She
to-
had a
married to-
maternity line.
Is she still married to
She-
Fallout Boy or
I
whoever she married?
own jewelry that she made.
But is she still married to Fallout
Yeah,
Boy?
she's still
Okay.
married to the whole band Panic at the Disco.
She's married to the Hives.
All of them.
I want to get free. I want to get free.
All right, here we go. Here's the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
one. So
Okay, this
Ash is
last
up by
one.
one.
Woo!
I hate this game.
Little Caesar versus the Noid. Also, I left Papa John out.
Fuck Papa
'Cause he
John.
sucked.
We
Oh,
don't
Papa
need
John
him. We don't need
sucked.
him.
He was,
Papa John does not eat a tootie.
no.
But I would dip a tootie in that garlic sauce.
Little Caesar is the answer. Little Caesar's
Yeah.
the correct answer because he says pizza, pizza. And then he has a spear.
And here's the deal. We were taught to avoid that noise.
Yep. That was the answer. That's the key phrase.
you know that I started to say-
never said no to drugs,
I
but
started-
I have avoided the Noid in my
I
life.
started to say and then literally a spider began weaving a web in the recesses of my drug-addled brain, and I thought, you know what? I would fuck Little Caesar. He's got a staff. He's got
Spiders.
I used to live across the street from a Little Caesar's. I would get a hot and ready often, and I would meet my friend in the parking lot so we could get the same Uber. So Little Caesars.
That is true.
Is that the right answer?
That is the right answer.
Thank
so,
you.
in case you haven't been keeping up, the winner is Ashley. Congratulations.
Thank you. What is my prize?
Some combos.
Yay, give me.
Combos.
Our official-
Pizzeria Pretzel, the official cheese-filled snack of at Hott Minute.
I hope you enjoyed the game.
That was a wonderful game. Thank you. I especially liked it because I won.
Okay, so I didn't win, and I want to win, so I want to do another game.
Okay. Ooh, we have 2 games today.
And the game is we all win because what I'm going to do is I've purchased issue 20, May 14th, 2018, Us Weekly magazine, paper magazine. Ashley loves paper.
Paper's attractive.
Hott Minute, sponsored by Paper.
Can I play this one since
Brooks,
I'm so excited?
Brooks, I'm so
Yes.
glad you asked. So what this game is that I'm going to open issue 20, May 14th, 2018, Us Weekly with Miranda Lambert cheating and lies on the cover, her side of the story. She insists she didn't break up her married boyfriend's home. But is this a twisted pattern she can't seem to break? Everyone in this room personally knows people that know her and can probably answer that question, but we will move on. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to truly randomly open this. Oh, Bindi Irwin's in here.
She's grown.
And Meghan Markle. Oh, she grown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly open a page in here. I'm going to do it a little close to the front. I hope we get one of the ones that has like
A lot
outfits.
of people,
Yeah. Or like plastic surgery mishaps or stretch marks. Or
Oh,
like
God willing, plastic surgery
stars.
mishaps.
They're just like us.
They are never just like us.
So
They
what we're
take
going
out
to
the
do is
garbage.
whatever page I open it to, I will let you guys know following along at home who also have this episode of the magazine.
Issue.
Whatever.
Edition.
All right, that's not a good one. I'm just peeking a little bit.
Totally random.
Well, this is a girl with a lactator.
Oh, wait. This is a good one. This is a good one. Who's that on the bottom left? Bottom left.
Perfect. So first page is page 17, which is a lactate ad. And we have a girl with bangs. She looks alternative. What do we think about her?
I mean, I'm not even looking at her because what I'm looking at is on the next page, which is Mike, the situation Sorrentino, popping the question to his girlfriend, Lauren, on Valentine's Day while filming Jersey Shore
he's
Vacation.
sober.
And he looks great. He looks so much better.
He does look
He
good.
just looks like a healthier, happier man all around. And that
He's
makes
in a
me happy.
cerulean suit, which
His skin is a human color.
but he has that haircut.
I was about to say that hairline.
I mean, you can't help that.
Okay, who are these fuckers?
It looks like he's bald, but on the side of his head.
Okay,
like
I've heard of this guy. It's sportscaster Joe Buck, only because my boyfriend watches sport.
And who are the baby? What are the
I don't
babies'
know. There's
names?
some babies.
Change
in
the
his,
page.
Yeah, I hate this one.
change the channel.
No.
Braxlin,
Oh, top.
Who is
Daniel Craig getting a haircut.
100% the best Bond.
I
I'll
agree.
say it.
Yeah,
I
I don't care. I don't really have opinions on which. I care more about the theme songs, I think, than the individual actors.
Well, then what's your favorite theme song? Oh, classic.
My favorite theme song is "A View to a Kill."
Oh, very
A View to a
good.
Kill is my favorite James Bond. Yeah. Bam.
Mine is.
I was gonna sing it, but it was actually ants marching. I got the music. I was gonna sing "Live and Let." My favorite James Bond theme song
Time
is
to
ants
kill.
marching.
Time to kill.
I don't remember that. Was the film also named Ants Marching?
Yes, and it starred Tobias Menzies as James Bond.
In a spatter.
Super late 90s theme.
So good.
Okay,
it was the future.
Also on this page, Olivia Newton-John, who, do you remember when her boyfriend faked his death?
Yes.
Is that official? Is
Yes,
he? Is
yes, but he
he's
just
in the
came
Caribbean?
back.
He's fine.
He's back.
And he's just doing all right.
He's just hanging out.
He
chilling.
just went back to Australia.
He's
or
at an
something.
Aldi. Right now, he's just buying some cutlets.
I saw today online. It was called Halalti. It was an Aldi, but it was only halal food.
Fun.
Seems
Well,
cute.
maybe
That's
he's
cool.
there. Maybe he found himself. And
Let's do one more page.
okay, let's see. Oh, the stars are just like us.
Oh, they are.
Brooke Burke. Oh, she can't get these bags in the car.
I don't even know who people like Brooke Burke are. Is this like a Dancing with the Star?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she was a host of like Extra.
She's
one
married.
of those
a
people.
fucking
Oh my god,
thing.
she's married to David Charvet. I just know that.
I don't know who that
Who
is.
is that? Lacey Charvet's brother?
David Charvet is a French actor that was on Baywatch.
like the series or like one episode?
No, the series. He was
Okay.
in later seasons.
Okay.
We've got Molly Ringwald playing bowling.
Do we
She's
bowl?
Archie's mom.
Do we bowl?
Yeah. She looked
I
good.
went bowling for like a work outing pretty recently, and can I just say I did really well.
We bowled recently. We both broke 100.
That's all I wanted.
Me and my lawyer. All right. And
Billable hours.
lastly, Sienna Miller getting a pizza.
Is she still known for her fashion, or like, do people still care about her clothes?
She was never known for her fashion.
Oh, I think
clothes.
she
was
was.
known for.
She was known for her.
She was known for not being that popular in the United States. She was known for dating Jude Law on and
so
off.
beautiful. And then he left her for the nanny who was.
I know.
And then she broke up Balthazar Getty's marriage. And now she has a baby. And then last but not least, Twix the candy.
I like candy.
I love Twix.
Do you want to get into the bag?
Let's get into the bag.
We're gonna have
So, for our 10th episode, what we decided is that you filled our bag to the brim. And for Halloween in May, we're going to just pretend like it's a bag filled with treats.
But as someone who has never actually seen the bag, I'm blown away by how much is in the bag.
It's a lot.
It's huge.
It's a lot.
Literally 4 pounds worth of paper in the bag.
Sincerely, there's easily 200 things in the bag.
So how in depth do you guys want to go? Because Brooks, our lawyer, will be advising us and chiming in too.
Just legally let us know if we're going too far.
All right, I will.
Yeah. All right. First name is Betty White. Legend.
Softball.
Legend. Beautiful.
Who put that in the bag?
I mean, look at old
Who
50s
doesn't like her?
pictures
Right.
of Betty White too.
Also, have you ever? There's a picture of Betty White's titties online.
Speaking of titties, exactly. If you've not checked out Betty White's tits, they're fantastic.
Who are you?
You easily can
Check them out.
Check it out.
Next
Moving
is I don't know who this is.
Oh, Alicia Vikander.
Oh, I like her. She's gorgeous.
She's an Oscar winner. She is married to Michael Fassbender. Her last name is Vikander.
Okay.
She's Dutch.
So she's like a beautiful actress.
She's shorter.
She's very
Is
short.
she
She's tan
Alexander
skin.
Skarsgård?
She just looked no.
One of the tan Swedes.
She won for the other blonde
Is it, okay,
girl.
is it like
She
a
won-
supporting actress?
It was best. You don't know her fucking name. Of course, it was
Yeah,
best supporting
okay.
actress.
But she did win, though.
She
I
did
think
win.
Physically, she's attractive. However, as a personality, I don't think she has one.
She is. She dry.
I mean, I don't know where to. Oh, this is a good one. Kyle Maclachlan. Kyle MacLachlan, he's Sex and the City. He's Dale Cooper.
Dale Cooper.
I watched the new Twin Peaks without watching any of the old Twin Peaks, and was like...
Was that even remotely
Also,
enjoyable?
I was smoking a lot of weed at the time and deep into the throes of, like, nuclear war anxiety, so I don't recommend that.
I find him very attractive. Always have.
He is cartoonish to me. He's like Bruce Campbell. They are the same
Who
man.
I also find attractive.
They're too broadly drawn as individials.
I have no idea who this is, but based solely on your description, I find him very attractive.
Did you ever watch Sex and the City?
Yeah, but
He was
Charlotte's husband that couldn't get it up.
okay.
Yeah. Showgirls.
Oh, okay.
Showgirls.
The gay reference
so
I got.
Showgirls. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Brooks is our gay lawyer.
His sex scene in the pool in Showgirls is probably my favorite moment in cinema.
Agreed.
It's a great movie. If you've never seen it,
It's
watch
so
it.
splashy.
I don't even understand what's her arms. It's like,
Also, everyone listening out there, if you have sex in a chlorinated pool, ladies, you may be tearing your vagina.
That's true.
Thank you for that advice. That's medical advice that I approve of.
Legally,
Yes.
Legally, I am qualified to give
Yes.
this medical advice. All right,
I'm
let's
doing
go.
that one.
Guys, I'm just
Do you guys want to pull some names out? Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes.
Aww.
I mean,
Lovely.
obviously, I love Hobbes so much. He's a stuffed animal. He is the morals. He's a stuffed animal, and he's a moral center, and he's inquisitive about the world around him, and he has a gentle soul, and he is comforting, and he's an advisor. And you know what? He's into games and adventurousness and being with his friend, and he's very important to me, and I love him in my heart.
I always liked Calvin better.
Here's the deal.
I mean, Calvin has the jokes.
I always did, a little bit of Hagar the Horrible. That was me. that was more my vibe.
The family circle was me. I just really related to the situations they would get into.
I mean,
Jesse.
Here's the deal. I love figuring how are they gonna ride?
get out
They're
of this
driving
one.
in a car, but they're Stone Age men.
All right, guys. I pulled one out of the bag. Trent Reznor.
Ooh.
Okay, I
have
just
a
want
lot to say about
I have
Trent
a lot to
Reznor.
say about Trent. I have one
And I have
question
very
about.
little.
I have one question about Trent Reznor. This is a question I've had for years.
Yes.
Does he go to a salon to get his hair dyed, or does he do it himself at home? Because he's in his 50s and his hair is not black anymore. No way.
Lord does it.
Lord dyes Trent Reznor's hair.
Oh no, that's self-done. That's self. He's the type of guy. He wants to save money. He has all the money in the world, but
he just goes to.
Why?
like, this is
you know
punk.
what?
He goes to Ralph's and just hits the
halaled it.
Clairol. He
goes-
buys boxes of hair. I mean, right?
I bet he at least goes to like a Sephora.
Or do you think someone
His
comes to his
assistant
house?
goes to
Someone probably comes to his house and does it for him.
His assistant Desiree goes to Sephora, picks up the
No, that is not Sephora. That is Walgreens. Nice and easy.
What's your favorite Trent Reznor song?
Here's the deal, the fucking one. Here's the other deal. His birthday is May 17th, which guess what, motherfuckers, is my birthday.
Oh my god.
That's a great fact about Trent Reznor.
And-
Also he's an Academy Award winner.
Yes.
Academy Award winner Trent Reznor.
I will say
Trent Reznor and Alicia Vikander. Whatever.
Alicia So the other day I started crying.
Just drop it.
Let's move on. No, the other day I started to cry because I just simply thought about Johnny Cash singing "Hurt," which is so powerful.
It's extremely moving.
So clearly that is the best Trent Reznor song. Johnny Cash thought it was good enough. It's good enough for me. Also shares my birthday with Bob Saget.
Mine is Starfuckers Incorporated. No, I don't. Do you remember that though?
Gene Carter Cash's cover of Starfuckers Incorporated was so powerful. She sang it at the funeral. Or she died first. Who knows? Whatever.
Here's the next one, y'all. Oh,
ASMR.
Dave Franco.
He's the cute one.
He's the cute one.
Yeah.
He's the one that's like probably
He's the
not
cute one.
like hurting.
Moving
women.
on.
Let's move on. Oh,
I accidentally pulled out like 3. Michael Shannon.
ooh.
I think Michael Shannon is extremely
he's hot.
sexy and hot. I think
agree.
I love his like he looks like he's been beaten up, and I find that hot. And also, he's in Groundhog Day. He's the boy who gets WrestleMania tickets for his wedding.
He looks like his face is made out of like Boston Market like meat.
Meats. I liked him also in
And I wanna
Boardwalk
eat him.
Empire.
He was
'cause he's
really good
evil.
in that. He was really good in that.
I like Sexy Evil. I have 2 more. I'm just going to do them
He
real quick.
also is in the new Fahrenheit 451 with Michael B. Jordan, who's been in the bag, who is very, very attractive.
Very beautiful. Having a moment.
God,
Having a moment.
I'm having a moment. Hot flashes over
Is
here.
this your king?
Yes.
I'm just going to say both names I pulled out. Tom Petty and Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus is the hottest person alive
She's
to me.
beautiful. I would do anything for her.
I would
So
do anything for
Ashley and
her.
I, though, should we even bring this up in a chat with a dear friend, talked about, was she a brat? She's fucking the richest person on
She's
earth.
got like $8 billion.
No, but that enabled her to live her lifestyle to become a comedian in New York. I'm making all this up. I don't know
No.
anything. This is all circumstantial evidence.
We have
Object.
No, but it allowed her to live in New York. It allowed her to live in New York. It
Sustained.
allowed her to be comfortable while she was a comedian and get on SNL and then get Seinfeld.
She has
and
been
I
working
appreciate it.
since the 80s. She has been
yes.
working. She doesn't have to work
No.
ever. The
But
next
no.
8 generations of her family don't have to work, but she's working anyway. And
She's doing it
working-
for us.
She's doing it for us, and she's doing it consistently. She's knocking it out of the park every time. Every
She's
single
beautiful.
time.
She's immaculate.
She's gorgeous.
Her bones are made out of titanium.
That
She
hair.
has beautiful hair. Exactly what I was going to say. Exactly.
jaw.
She is my president.
Her skin.
And I love. Her son was like a college basketball player.
God.
What?
Her son was like, I don't even know like if he was good or whatever,
went
but
to,
he
like,
was
the Final
in like
Four.
he was in like the NCAA or whatever. And there's video of her
that.
like in the stands like taking like iPhone footage of her son, and
Yeah.
she's like choking up that her son is in like basketball.
They're just like us.
Her husband's name is Brad.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Oh, and Tom Petty, obviously we love him.
R.I.P.
My mother
Woodfuck.
cried. Oh. It was.
Lucky Kleinschmidt.
Not your mother, but Tom Petty.
Lucky Kleinschmidt.
Your mom's.
He slipped on pee-pee.
Lucky from King of the Hill.
I want to talk about Tom Petty and not talk about his music at all. I want to talk about the video for Don't Come Around Here No More, which scared the shit out of me when I was 4 years old.
I want to talk about legitimately his which sadly this will be the second time I brought up the movie Four Christmases on this podcast. Because Dwight Yoakam is also in Four Christmases, but I think Tom Petty is in it. I don't know.
Wait, Tom Petty's in Four Christmases?
No, I actually just made that up. But he has, I remember now, the song It's Christmas All Over Again.
Yes.
Which is my favorite Christmas song,
It's really good.
is the theme song to Four Christmases. This is what I'm complaining. I love that song so much that I listen to it routinely throughout the year.
Christmas is a rockin' time, Jamie.
Oh, put your body next to mine.
This is Halloween in May. It's going to be Christmas in May. I'm going to listen to it on the way
Underneath
home.
Mariah Carey,
mistletoe.
the Christmas song is always on my workout
Yeah.
playlist. Always.
I listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You
Yeah.
and fucking Christmas rapping.
I listen to Little
By the
Drummer
way,
Boy 87 times a day.
Ashley, we got Ashley out today. Anyway.
We had her iPod. All right, here we go. D'Angelo from that one video.
I mean, come on. Okay.
yeah.
Well, all right. I have things to say. Do you know that made him lose his mind?
Oh, yeah.
He went completely insane. What happened was D'Angelo is one of the rare men on planet Earth who was objectified the way any attractive or any woman is objectified. And it made him lose his mind. It made him lose his mind. He's like, oh, everyone wants to fuck me and no one is listening to anything I say and no one cares about my music. Meanwhile, and I don't even know who likes me. He gained like 50 pounds. Right. He was super depressed. He disappeared for years.
I'm like, meanwhile, I went to work today.
Get over it.
Get over it, D'Angelo.
No, but I mean, I watched that video and I said, there is no way that is sustainable. I said that. Even then, with my body dysmorphia, 17-year-old self.
I was like, how old were we?
Yeah, I was like, this man can't keep that. I was crotchety.
He's physically, I mean, a specimen from the heavens.
Right.
You know,
and that song is so sexy.
It isn't sustainable. Beautiful voice.
Beautiful voice.
Beautiful.
Many other qualities of D'Angelo, but I do find
I pity what happened. I pity what happened to him. That being said, super hot and yes.
Yeah, he doesn't need a last name.
I'm sorry, but yes.
All that to say.
Not to pile on to his, mental problems.
D'Angelo, if you're listening, at hotminute.com, DM me.
Jordan Peele.
I mean, yeah, he's great. He's physically handsome. But Jordan Peele, it's like also I love watching people succeed. It makes me so happy.
I love it.
It makes me so happy.
Jordan Peele seems so genuinely appreciative and very hardworking, very deserving.
Super funny. Super funny. Super poignant and thoughtful.
Key and Peele,
he's married to Chelsea Peretti.
Married to Chelsea Peretti, who I fucking
love.
I love her. Like the funniest woman alive.
Mitt Romney.
Okay, real talk. I mean, he's handsome. I mean, he's a handsome man.
And he started Obamacare in a way.
That's true.
Here's the deal about Mitt Romney. Did you guys ever watch the Netflix documentary about him?
Absolutely not.
His
name is Willard.
It's disgusting because it humanizes him, and you're like, he's not that bad.
Yeah,
he is. But
I mean, no, he definitely. What I'm saying,
he is that bad, and he's not that
bad. Guys, I advise us not to get too political.
But I'm going to say this: he has beautiful hair.
He really does.
He's got a nice face.
Them eyes too. Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, great! Yes. Yeah, I mean,
yes, yeah. I would literally not I want to get in a time machine and chitty bang bang him. I mean, but I would fuck him today.
I would have prayed to have been that ottoman that he just called over.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was great too.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Catherine. Did you see how I said I would chitty chitty bang bang? Did you see how I did that?
I loved it.
It's from the radio.
Catherine Keener.
I like Catherine Keener.
I think she's
pretty.
She's pretty. Her hair is beautiful.
Her hair again is. I love brunettes. Brunette women are. I do because I'm a blonde, and so dark, thick hair is the best thing to me.
What about graying blonde hair?
Also the best thing.
That was brown.
The bassist from Pearl Jam with those hats.
Is that Stone Gossard?
That's what this says.
Can I tell y'all something?
Yep.
I have a Stone Gossard story. My boyfriend.
I know this story. Yeah.
Owns a guitar that was given to him by Stone Gossard.
Is Stone Gossard the bass player though? Is that the right guy?
Was it actually
No, yeah. So my boyfriend worked in a yeah. Oh, don't say his name. Brad Garrett. My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend Brad Garrett.
Your boyfriend Craig T. Nelson.
Who I would fuck.
Oh my God, that happens to be the name I just pulled out.
I don't know. I want to say really quickly.
I have a guitar in my home that's Stone Gossard.
I went to go see that Pearl Jam documentary 10 years ago that came out with my friend, and it was so boring because I do not give a shit about that band at all. And the only cool thing about that documentary that I learned is Eddie Vedder is very good at climbing. There's this whole sequence of watching him climb up the stage raffling, and he's hanging down from the lights. And
this parkour.
This is when he was 22 years old, and he was fit, right? So.
He is attractive, but his voice has always sounded, again, I'm going to bring up meat. I want to eat Michael Shannon's meat face, but I don't want to hear Eddie Vedder's meat voice.
I know exactly what you mean.
So let's go through all five senses in terms of meat touch.
Meat touch, meat smell.
Meat sight, yes.
Meat sight is when you look like meat. Meat touch is when you feel like meat. Meat smell is obviously when you smell like meat.
No meat smell.
No meat smell. Meat sound is when you're it's like flesh sounds. Yeah. And then what are we missing? Meat taste.
Yes.
Not rotten.
Yes.
You would eat that meat face?
Smash mouth.
Let's do two more.
All right.
Okay, sure.
That's
what time is it?
Yeah.
Jemaine Clement.
Oh.
I go back and forth between which of the two
I have a lot
concords are cuter.
I have a lot to say.
You go.
But I mean, when you say that, that means you like both of them.
I like both of them. I don't know which one I like more. I think they're both cute.
So I may have, after a show in Nashville, found out what hotel he was staying in and gone and sat in the bar and met him and hung out with him because I just wanted to see him. And we talked for a very long time. I sat at the bar. A New Zealander sat beside me that was not him. And I was like, clearly they know each other because also 4 people are staying at this stupid hotel that just opened. This was years ago. And sure enough, he came down. I had the biggest crush on him. We had a lovely conversation.
Was he nice? Yeah.
He was so nice. He was so attractive. No, like, I did nothing other than be like, hello. And it was fine. It was great.
That's lovely.
It was lovely.
I like a good celebrity story.
That's
Like
a
when
nice
they,
one.
He was very,
That's a nice
very.
one.
Also, I did bond with Kristen Shaw though because she was also there. She was on tour and she was on that show. She and I chit chatted forever.
I really like his look.
She was very nice.
I really like his aesthetic. He's got strong looks.
I'm very attracted to him.
Yeah.
Like he
The
is.
accent.
Like,
Is he very like fleshy in person? Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
he's very just like all of them. He
All
is
New
like
Zealanders.
well, just all of them.
he seems sturdy.
He's tall.
Yeah.
He's slighter than you would think. Tall, dark, and handsome.
Good.
Tall,
You're
dark, and
classic.
handsome. He's like a goofy Goldblum, you know? Like he's like a
He's not Goldblum handsome.
No, I know. I'm just saying he's like
Yeah.
Archer Farms Goldblum. like
Yeah, got it.
Sam's choice, and I
going.
choose you.
This is the best bag.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep pulling him out.
All right. Chance the Rapper.
He's beautiful. He's so
Yeah.
cute. He's more cute to me than handsome. He's
Yeah.
not handsome. He's cute.
He also seems like he'd be like a good mate. Like he'd take care of you. He would like nurture you. Like if you had children together, he would like take care of them and like love them. And he's very like conscious.
I don't really listen to his music or anything, but I am pro his general vibe. I guess, does that
You
make
know,
sense? Like,
I like that he sort of weirdly defended
He always-
Kanye, but then immediately sort of backpedaled on that.
I like
and
how he
liked
always
it.
dresses like Mario.
I like
Oh,
that he
yeah.
has a hat.
Oh, he
He's in Skittles.
his clothes are great.
commercials.
What do you want to say?
his clothes are great. That's all. I mean,
What about Migos? Migos has the best clothes of all of the
yeah,
groups.
but they're homophobic.
Yeah.
Are they?
I
didn't
can't
know
sign on
that.
to
They
that.
have like 4-wheelers in their manufactured
You
home.
can't. That's not. You can't go to fashion shows and write songs
Yeah.
called Versace and be homophobic.
Yeah, and this is allegedly, as a lawyer, I have to really put that
Yeah.
out there. But allegedly, a bunch of drag queens performed with them along with Katy Perry on SNL, and they were like, "We don't want to hang out with them. We want nothing to do with them. Keep those people away from me." And
Allegedly.
this is an alleged story, and
But it
as
happened,
someone that
and I don't like that.
I'm an unabashed fan of all pop music, and so that
That's
was hard for me.
painful.
And also, this Kanye stuff has been really tough for me because I just don't know what to do.
I can't even go there. We're not going there.
Well, let's not go there. Let's go to Dolly Parton, present day. Present day
Present day
asbestos
Dolly Parton. I mean,
We're
10 out of 10. No, 14 out of 10.
Ending on this.
14 out of 10. Imagination Library.
Hottest woman alive.
Hottest woman alive.
She is the only thing that makes me proud to be a Tennessean.
Yeah.
And if you are a
and
Tennessean,
Tina Turner is from Tennessee.
Yes,
Those are the only two.
those
East
are
and
two.
West representing.
if you are a Tennessean, get that license plate.
I really need to. You know what? That's a really good point.
So I used to work for a company, and we did her merchandise. And in a neighborhood in Nashville, and I don't know if this is still true, this was like a decade ago, there was an entire like craftsman home, 1-story craftsman home just for her wigs.
That's wonderful.
Just for her wigs.
A craftsman home, number one. Think about
Yeah.
that. A beautiful craftsman home.
Did she keep the air conditioning on?
Probably.
I mean, I'm sure it was like she bought a fucking house to put all of her costumes
have you
and
guys
wigs in.
heard her bluegrass cover of Shine by Collective
Yes.
Soul? Because
I
it is
haven't.
beautiful. It is
Yes.
so, okay, it is,
Dude.
it's moving. It makes me want to believe in God. It's so good. It's so good.
But it
So
didn't
we-
push you all the way.
I mean, no,
It got you
not all
close.
the way. Not all the way.
No, that was June Carter Cash's cover of Starfuckers. That is, I was like, you know what? Jesus, I rebuked you, but I'm back.
But I'm back, baby.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Dolly started covering
Jesus
mid-90s
Call a friend.
adult contemporary rock
Oh, she had the full
songs.
album. She did have a full cover album.
There was also that video where they're like people in alien costumes and they're like, I'm gone. And there's like dancing
Can
aliens.
we talk about how there's a rumor that she is covered in tattoos?
It's not a rumor. It's verified and it's true.
How is this verified?
She said it.
Our
she
lawyer.
has like, she has.
But does she have like one tattoo?
No. She
Or,
said that she has like
full sleeve?
scarring and
Does she
different
look like
things.
Trace Cyrus?
She has said she has like weird, she has like scarring, and so she gets tattoos of little hearts and little butterflies.
She's Miley Cyrus's godmother. Do you think she has like a Miley tattoo?
Probably. Smiley.
Destiny, because that was her name
Destiny
at
Hope.
first.
Destiny Hope. Is she a smiler?
Yeah. I'm trying to imagine what else is like on her arm. What does Dolly Parton get a tattoo of?
A sailor.
A friend of ours the other day.
A reverse mermaid.
A reverse mermaid.
A friend of ours posted this really funny photo on Instagram the other day of like an old magazine cover, and it was Dolly Parton's like fried chicken diet.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I saw that.
It was Dolly Parton's fried chicken diet, and it was totally from the 80s. Like, I love Dolly Parton, like 80s crazy big hair, just like kind of anorexic, and like girl was cashing out, which I appreciate. Dollywood has never been.
She has thrived in every decade that she has graced us with. I mean,
I loved her curvy 9 to 5 days. I loved her emaciated time, like giant titty 80s. I loved
and she's
90s.
really giving back now.
Yeah.
She's lived a wonderful life.
She has
also,
literally given like 8 million books to kids.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
my mother idolized Dolly Parton.
She's really inspirational to me. Like, I donate $1 or $2. I can donate what I have. I cannot set up an international book as a lawyer. Yeah.
When we Venmo him payment, he sends at least $1 to Imagination Library.
At least.
she's just wonderful.
She is wonderful. I feel like that's it. Like, you can't do better than that.
No, let's go out on Dolly. Happy 10th episode, everyone.
Happy 10th episode.
Special thanks to Tristen for a beautiful, beautiful theme song. Special thanks to our attorney, Brooks. Special thanks to
Combos, Baked Snacks.
And this episode of Us Weekly that I've called an episode like 3 different times.
Special thanks specifically to Bindi Renee Irwin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bindi. You're doing so great, and we're all so proud to see you thriving.
And thanks for having me, guys.
ASMR.
That was Hott Minute. Bitcoin. Hott Minute.
Imagination Library.
Are we just gonna fade out?
I'm not sure. Are we gonna fade away? Oh God.
All right.
I need a napkin. What's hotter, napkins or being covered in beer?